Today you'll learn how we did a kitchen remodel for just $1,000 and why we're about to tear it all down. We bought this fixer-upper back in 2020, and while we did some massive remodel work when we first bought the home, a few years in, I was still living in and cooking in the original 1940s kitchen. And I knew it would be a couple more years before we could afford to do the massive renovation that we wanted to do. So we decided to do a kitchen makeover for just $1,000. The goal of the $1,000 makeover was all about creating a space that I just didn't hate cooking in. So I'm going to walk you through the 6 things that were in scope of this $1,000 kitchen remodel. It all started with a kitchen sink. We had a cast iron brown kitchen sink and we had no dishwasher. So we did all the dishes by hand. I saw a kitchen sink on sale at Costco. It was like $350 for a beautiful big sink with a faucet and everything. So initially, I just begged my husband for a new kitchen sink. We've got a few more years of hand washing dishes. Let's get a really good functional sink we can use. But we all know if you give your wife a new kitchen sink, she's gonna wanna expand the scope and paint the cabinets too. So number 2 was painted cabinets. We had some white paint left over from other remodel work we did to our home. So at first I thought, let's just brighten up the kitchen with white paint. But I talked my husband into buying some blue paint for the lower cabinets. And if you paint your cabinets, then you're likely going to want new hardware. So number 3 was new kitchen hardware. We got black handles for all the kitchen cabinets. That was a pretty easy swap after they were all painted. Number 4 was the kitchen backsplash. I was about to have this new sink and these new painted cabinets. Knowing that this was not a long-term remodel, we just went with some super inexpensive peel and stick white subway tile. I basically have a new kitchen at this point, except for the counters were going to stick out like a sore thumb. We can't just have that, y'all. This kitchen, about half of the counters were like this brown laminate, and the other half was like goldish yellow with speckles in it. It was a real janky situation. Again, looking for a very cost-effective way to make a big visual difference in the kitchen, we went with paint on counters. We removed the laminate. We did have to replace some of the plywood, and he painted the gray veins because that was the style I wanted. And then there's like this epoxy coat that goes on top. And voila, you have brand new counters. Number 6 was creating a space for a breakfast bar. So we had this little island part that stuck out, but it wasn't big enough to sit at. There wasn't even an overhang of the countertop so that you could put bar stools there. And like I mentioned, we had to replace some of the plywood anyway for the countertops. So while we were at it, we extended a countertop. We made it about twice as wide, created an overhang and a space for bar stools where the kids or guests could sit and eat or visit with me while I'm working in the kitchen. Was it worth the $1,000 and all the time that it took to remodel this kitchen, knowing we're going to tear it down? Absolutely, 100% yes. This went from a kitchen that I just thought about every day wanting to replace to a kitchen that I thought was beautiful and fun and I enjoy spending time in. Even though it only lasted about 2.5 or 3 years, it was a great 2.5 or 3 years in this kitchen. This kitchen served me well, and I am forever grateful for this cosmetic remodel we did. However, my dreams are about to come true, y'all. We are doing it. We are making the dream kitchen that I've always wanted. We're starting the tear down process and we're going to rebuild from scratch. If you want to know more about why we're tearing down the kitchen and this whole side of the house, check out my other video. I'll walk you through it.